Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's last session of Pre-Bell with William O'Neill India. In this session, we'll take you through Nifty 50 chart placement, along with its probable opening, some key global news and events, and even the results, how US markets fared through the night, how Asian markets are trading at the moment, and at the end, chart of the day for you. So before I discuss any stock or any chart of the day, let me give you a clear disclaimer that the presentation postcard should not be considered as a recommendation to buy or sell a security. All information is educated for educational purpose only and should not be considered as an investment advice. So without taking a much time, let's start with Nifty 50 chart placement. During the week, Nifty remained highly volatile. So if we talk about the four trading sessions, uh, on Monday and Wednesday, Nifty traded in a downward trajectory, and Tuesday and Thursday it showed a sharp rebound. So during the week, Nifty is up by 0.4%, but during the four trading session, two distribution day count is added. As you can see on the screen, that before we started the week, the distribution day count was at 4, and the market momentum was uptrend under pressure. Currently, we are standing at distribution day count at 6. If we talk about yesterday's session was highly positive as Nifty started off with a positive opening and traded in this positive bias throughout the day. During the day, it made an intraday low of 17,703 and then continued to trade higher during the trading session. During the day, it also reclaimed its 17,300 levels but was unable to hold it and ended the session somewhere around 17,200. During this process, Nifty reclaimed its 50 DMA and 200 DMA also. Going forward, we would like Nifty to reclaim its 21 DMA as well as its recent high of 18,114 to take the market pulse to back to confirmed uptrend. If more distribution days are added, then we might have to change the market pulse to downtrend going forward. So let's talk about the key results of yesterday. ISL Finance Q4 FY22 revenue from operations grew by 8.1% YOY to 1054 crores. PAT increased 44.7% to 230 crores. Mphasis also announced its Q4 FY22 results yesterday after market hours. Revenue from operations grew 29.8% YOY to 3277.6 crores. PAT increased 23.7% to 392 crores. Banking and financial services segment continue to contribute to the most 53% towards the top line. Some key results to be announced today. Maruti Suzuki, Wipro, IndusInd Bank, SBI Cards, Gokuldas Exports, and others. Now let's have some key news. FIs remain net sellers for quite a few times and for this month as well. But yesterday, FI bought around 743 crores of Indian equities. DI continued to remain buyers at 780 crores. Brent futures trading lower at 106 per barrel as lockdowns in China continued to be in place. The Facebook parent surged 17.6% of the social network reported a larger than expected profit and rebounded from a drop in users. Talking about the US macro news, US GDP dropped 1.4% annualized in Q1 2022, worse than expected. In Q4 FY21, GDP had grown 6.9%. Twitter released mixed first quarter results on Thursday with a revenue of $1.2 billion, missing estimates of $1.22 billion, but active users are rising. LIC grey market is commanding a premium of rupees 45 crores of the higher end of the price band, hinting at listing gains for this IPO. Talking about the US and Asian markets, US markets had a very strong up move. As we can all see, all the three indices closed higher. Dow Jones by 1.9%, S&P by 2.5%, and Nasdaq by 3.1%. Talking about the Asian markets, Nikkei remained closed for today, and Shanghai Composite is trading 0.2% higher, and Kospi by 0.8% higher. Now let's take our focus towards SGX Nifty. SGX Nifty is indicating a muted opening. Despite a very strong up move in the US market, SGX Nifty is still indicating a muted opening similar to the Asian peers. Now let's talk about the chart of the day, Praj Industries. So Praj Industry is like a pure play on the ethanol blending program by the Indian government. So, as we all know, the Indian government is increasing its push on the ethanol blending and the ethanol blending target as well. The company started off uh, its first product into ethanol and then went into biodiesels and engineering products. Still, ethanol contributes the most to the top line and will continue to do so. The order flows from ethanol is very strong at 14%. Given this strong fundamental profile, we can see for the last 4 quarters, that the company's sales and EPS has been growing in triple digits. And even if you look at the estimates for 2023 and 2024, the EPS estimates for both the years is in the high 40s. On the technical and the rating front, if you talk about it, the stock is forming a cup with handle base and is trading 5% to its pivot. RS rating of 55 is weak, but we can see during the accumulation phase of the cup with handle, the RS line is trending higher. If you look at the off highs, the stock is 7.05% of high and the accumulation distribution rating of B plus, which can be considered good. But the stock is still 5% from its pivot. So let's see how the stock behaves around this its pivot and if it's able to break out or not. Thank you, and do stay tuned to the space of Prebell with